Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan. Now in the last episode we made the rocket silo. In this episode we're going to start making the parts, I think. But one of the first things we're going to do is to fix some priority, because this one... No. Which one? This one is input priority and not output. So this will funnel to these instead. I think that might be a good idea because we have a whole lot of speed modules right now. Okay, so I'm going to do a small change to the building train as well. I'm going to add more module slots. I'm going to add these and these. I kind of want to move stuff around, but it's fine like this. So if we need extra slots in this one, we might take these ones, but we'll see. Okay, and then I want to get rid of all the chemical plants in our inventory. Maybe the... Is it these? No. Do we not have oil refineries in building train? No. That's exciting. Maybe we should. Did I just miss it, maybe? It's not here. And it's definitely not there. Maybe here? No. Okay. So, you... Oh. No. No. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. So I'm going to put you on manual and I'm going to move you. I was going to stop right away, but I'm going to move you so far up that nothing is getting messed up, and that would be here. So not that. How many tiles do we need for these? 2? Yeah, let's do 4. Just in case. Okay, and then that was the last wagon, yes. And then this one doesn't request anything. So, request, that was 4 stacks, so 40 of those. Now, it's possible to lock inventory slots to different things now. That's very, very exciting, and I'm probably not going to do anything with it right now. But for a new playthrough, especially in the very beginning before you get the armor. That's amazing. Yeah, I might do that later. Because at least we want like 5 stacks of transport belts or 4, and we never want to run out of space, so we can't have inserters and things like that. So that's a good idea. Okay, now you are blocking the system. Let's see, that's completely fine. A little circle there. And one more thing. I was going to fix one more thing that I was reminded of, but I don't remember right now. Oh, yeah. It was a belt balancing issue. Oh, a train is coming. I should have known. So here, I want output priority to the right, and to the right, and to the right, and to the right. No, this one we don't prioritize because this one is actually outputting to both sides. So it's fine like this. This is going to prioritize the upper side of this belt, as we see, but that's completely fine. Okay, so let's insert our current modules, and then let's start. Whoa, 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 that was scary. Achievement almost unlocked. Oh, I saw my life flashing before my eyes there. It wasn't very exciting. Oh well, let's make it exciting by making stuff. No, by placing modules. So there we go, there we go. I was reminded of Chicken Run. the movie then, because one of the chickens said, "My life flashed before my eyes," and it wasn't very exciting because it was a chicken. Or a hen, I guess. That movie was great. Anyway, oh yes, modules. Jeez. Thank you, bots, for reminding me what we are doing. I had a near-death experience, so I completely forgot what I'm up to and what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Oh, we don't have a blinky sign anymore. That's exciting. So, let's do... Yeah, I forgot again. So, we were going to fix this. That's okay. Maybe we should do more... No, I think these wagons are filling really fast because of this. Maybe we should do... I'm going to see if we can put a chest on that side as well. So, boop, across. Sure, let's not blow up this cliff. Let's remove this. Copy this, I guess. Yes. And then see if the undergrounds reach. They do. Good. Good. So we delete that Alt D, and we copy, and we paste. Oh, that's funny. That one's powered. Well, not funny, haha, but oh look, it's powered. Anyway, jeez, yeah, feeling a bit silly today, but this is nice. This is filling very quick, and it's also using the full belt, I believe, so that's nice. We also have a belt balancer somewhere along this line, so it's using stuff from all of them, but what we do need is more belts for more wagons. So I think that's going to look something like this. But to fix that, we need, let's see, 2 more belts. So if one is here, boop, 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 there, okay, and the other one is here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That wasn't too hard to squiggle through, at least. So let's make this very similar. That looks nice. And then we need to connect. I'm so scared crossing the lanes now. Jeez, that was, yeah, that was really scary. I'm going to do a copy on these because I don't want to have to bring all of the things, the trees, back home. Here we go. And now we need all 4 of these to connect. That's nice. And this one as well. So if this one goes here and here, this one goes here and here, and here we have 4 now. So we drag that down like so. And then this one, and shop. There, and there. And then we connect here. Cannot reach. So I'm going to have to cross again. And here we go. So you go here. And you have room to go here. Oh, I'm happy with that. Good. Let's copy the other side as well. That would be like so. Okay, so now we have the possibility of having trains with 4 wagons. That's nice. We aren't going to use those just yet, I believe. Oh, it would be nice though. It would be so much faster. So not here, maybe up at the greens. Yeah, that would be faster up at the greens. And what about here? Very easy to place here as well. So is that important? Right now, I would probably say no, because this one has iron and the base. The base as well. Yes, the base as well. But that's, I'm happy with fixing this side, because I thought that would be harder than it was because of the spaghetti squigglies and stuff, but that was actually quite simple. And we are going to need, is that, it was just a hole probably. Oh, looked like, yeah, it's probably just a hole. It looked like contamination, and that would be bad. So, this new place. Copper. Oh, we found it. That's awesome. Because we need it. Oh, even more. Okay. Okay, now we just need oil and we are set forever. At least for a little while. So we need murder train. Murder train, I'm going to bring it. I'm just going to... Let's see. I'm doing everything at once now. This is very much how I play the game, is a bit I was going to say ADD. I was going to say, well, I guess ADD with the hyperactive at least. ADHD. Wow, that was really difficult to get out, and that's probably because I'm focused on building turrets and planning for a murder train attack, a murder train visit, I guess. So that's nice. That looks good. It's also very silly to place there, but it's okay because we're out of turrets anyway. So building train, I'm going to send it down here. It's a lot further away than I thought. So let's park building train there. And have it wait there for empty cargo. And then we send for, I think it's here. Yes, murder train depot. And we send it all the way here. I think that's a perfect place. Empty cargo. And boop and go. Is it going? Yes. Okay, so let's stay off the tracks while this is happening. And let's remove some stuff. I think do we have enough bots with us? We don't. Oh, we have the building train, of course. So bots. I don't like standing on the tracks. I should have sent it here. So, bots, no. Oh. Are you bots? There, construction bots, that's fine. And the things, I think we have the things, yes, roboports. That would be here. That doesn't look amazing. Oh well. This one does though. No, this one does, because that one reaches. So it's okay to have a couple of extras, because we're, well, I was going to call it temporary again, but knowing me, it might not be. So storage chest, that's good. And then we remove this. Good. And now we need to place some bots in the storage chest as well. But why do we have so few bots? Didn't we pick them up from the train? I'm confused now. logistic slots maybe. Yes. Okay. That's to infinity and beyond. Well, it's mathematically interesting to go beyond infinity. So 100 of these here, and then we remove them to place them here. Good. Let's also remove the cliffs, I think. Might as well. We have cliff explosives on our person, so let's remove them. Okay, and then do that. And yeah, I think this is a decent way to remove stuff. Like so. Good, and then we do a bigger click and drag here. And we stop our own bots from doing this work because we want the other bots to do that. Okay. And because we didn't put up lights anywhere, this is a very confused poor train. So we do that and that and that and drive. Good. So let's see. It actually reaches. So it will start shooting by itself. That's nice. Let's hurry to get some turrets now before they attack and murder us all. That's here. I thought we had so many turrets in the last episode. A couple of hundred. I didn't think we placed all of them, but apparently we placed a lot. There we go. Oh, that's a big raid. Let's be sure that we won't have issues with those. Good, and in case this one... this one. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be an issue. Is it still shooting? I don't think so. No, it's cleared. So, oh, we can reach all of them. This is nice. This is brainless. This is exactly what my brain capacity is all about after almost getting run over by that train. By now it's become this big thing, so I really don't want that achievement, so that was a bit scary. And there we go. And you as in you biters in this space. Good. Good. And yeah, that one was in there. Oh, and stone. Good. So I'm going to let Murder Train do its thing. I think I'm not sure how many marks we can place, but it's probably good enough for now. I really enjoy that we found copper here, because that can be funneled very easily into the oh, it's a cliff. The massive amounts of copper we are going to need in this array to make the structures. That's called something else than that. Low density structures. Okay, pretty close, pretty close. So the raid is coming and we are looking good. So I'm going to start thinking of the array. So if we do low density structures, we are going to need many buildings. So I'm going to let's see, we need 40. We need 100 to make a satellite. Okay, let's leave the satellite. Oh, we need the satellite. I was thinking just the rocket here. So we need we need satellites, but that's low density structure and rocket fuel. Okay, and solar panel, accumulator, radar, and processing unit. It's so many things. This is so complicated, but the low density structures, we are going to make one array for the rocket itself and one array for the satellite. That's probably going to be one of those copy paste things, but we are still going to make separate ones. I think that's the best way to do that because of ratios and belts and needing loads of copper each. Did you run out of ammunition? No. Maybe it's timed, the marks. Maybe they time out. I don't know. But we definitely had to retarget a bit now. And there. Okay, let's see how that goes. I thought for a moment I found oil, but I didn't. So we are going to do rocket. That's these three items next to each other here, so that makes it a bit easy to find. Oh, fishies. I deconstructed fishies. Well, I did bot fishing, I guess. So we are going to start with low density structure. And to find out how much we need, oh yes, that was the point. In the silo, we are going to have 40% productivity. And that means that if we make 50 plus 40%, that's 70. 70 plus 40% is 98. So we're going to have to make 72. I'm going to quickly put that into a calculator because I do not want to mess this up. So 1.4 times 72 is 100.8. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. So we are going to need 72 a second. Now I'm going to make a reminder train station. That sounds silly, but that's what I'm going to do. 72 per second of rocket parts. Good. A reminder station. Yeah, it's very silly, but I'm not sure how to write stuff except for those. And let's see, in Autonauts we use reminder bots, and there are probably ways here as well, but it's fine like that. And it should be, well, I can calculate it again, but 72 a second. So a minute, because it's a rocket a minute. And 72 a minute. And they craft in 20 seconds. So you can divide by 3, but that gets confusing. And because we are going to make this array and we are going to add beacons and modules, it's hard to calculate before we actually make the array. Now this one, it needs 3 different items, and that is so awkward. So I'm going to place one of these and do that. Good. And let's place a couple more. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, we broke the power. Yeah, we made these outside of power range. Okay. I'm not sure what I did here, to be honest. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this array needs 3 inputs. And to make 72 a minute, we are going to need 72 times 20. That's 1440 copper plates a minute. And that's a full belt, I believe. Because, let's see. 45 times 50 is 225. Times 60 is 270. So let's try again. If let's calculate with the red instead. So what we do for the science is we only use one side, and that's 15 items a second. And 10 seconds, that's 150 items. 20 seconds is 300. And a minute is 900. And that's only one side. So one side is 900, which means one side is 1350, and both sides is 1350, so 2700 a minute. And we needed 1440, which means we need more than half a belt, but a lot less than a full belt. And we probably only need half a belt because we need to remember that these have productivity modules as well. And that's 40% on these as well, which is the same as the 72. So 72 per 100, which means 72%. And that's 7.2 per 10, so 14.4 of 20. Or out of 1440, it's a lot less. It's around 1,000 maybe. So we could almost do with half a red belt. But anyway, so that means we can produce enough with one belt of copper, and we are going to use a full belt of copper. That's the plan, at least. And then we're going to use half a belt of plastic and half a belt of steel. But if we do it like this, we can't have beacons on both sides, which means we need a much bigger array. So one of the things I was thinking was to do the maths properly for the plastic, I guess we need to do. Because if we can do with half a red belt, which I think we can belt weave. And that should leave us a lot of space. There is another small thing though. So this is going to be very numbery. And if people don't like to watch me speculating and messing up maths, basically, just say, and I'll do the calculations off screen, or I'll do them using a calculator and stuff, and I'll start taking notes, because that will be a lot easier, I guess. It might be something I prefer as well. But let's see, we need 5 per, but we don't need 5 actually, we only need 72% of 5, which means 3.6. So if we are a 3.6, and the plan was to make 1,000 a minute, so we need 3.6k plastic bars a minute. That sounds like a whole lot. So I most likely messed up my my copper plate thing. 3.6 makes... No, because we only need to make 720 a minute. Yeah, so this... okay, I'm going to, in the next episode, or before the next episode, I'm going to type some stuff down. I will explain everything, but I will have the numbers in front of me, because this is getting to a point of silly, and it will be much more enjoyable for everyone, I believe. So we need 700 and something low densities a minute, but that's only half a red belt. Okay, so if we are trying to make half a red belt, will half a blue belt of plastic bars be enough? Probably not. Probably not. But anyway, this is something I'm going to do. Before we start the next one. So might not. It won't do any good speculating further now. But the plan was, at least, if we need 2 belts, then we can't fit beacons. But if we only do 1 or weave 1, then we can. And I'm not sure if we want 2 rows with beacons all over the place, or if 1 row is enough. We also want it to be expandable. So, I'm going to type this down for the next episode. That's nice. What can we do in this one, though? I'm going to check quick. We have rocket fuel. Yeah, that's going to be made by oil, so that's going to be trained in. So let's start some of the train station stuff. I am going to swoop it down like this, and then see where we end up, because I want the stations to be horizontal. Or maybe we don't use belts, maybe we use bots. No, we're going to use belts. We're going to use belts until we get the rockets going, because I'm really, really enjoying watching belts. So let's put some signals here. You go like this. And that's connected to this one. So that is good. Then we have this one, might as well be a chain signal. And then we do a proper signal here. 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 and 2. Good. We have so much parking here. Now, if we want to, let's see if we can get one of those turns here, probably. And then this is going to be the way we get the train stations off. And that's going to be here. Let's see, here. Of course, because we have to destroy everything to build this. Oh, let's not disconnect the power. Oh, we won't. Okay, we channeled or funneled, or we did the power thing outside of what we're doing now. That's good. Good. And oh yes, bots, thank you. And robot. And ooh, sure, this as well. Yeah, so this thing can keep building for us, I guess. Why aren't you? Oh well, it was probably just a bit slow. So what we want is to have the first station come by here, I believe, and that would be here. Good. So station goes here, and do we not have a station? I think we do. Yeah, oh wow, I'm building way too large. So maybe here. Now, what we could do is, I was thinking maybe in some way we could have two in a line. And I think that might be possible with knowledge of circuit systems, but I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to turn, I think at least, let's get the, let's see, that one. So if that's a train station, how about we connect, oh, this might be good. So if we delete this and the extra things here, that can be train stations. So we can add many train stations down here if we want. And then at the end, so at the end, this thing is going to be further down, and at the end, this thing is funneled back into the main line. Maybe we should do that right away. Maybe we bring this one down a bit further. I'm happy with myself for choosing a location with quite a lot of space right now, quite a lot of room. Oh, we have radars here. Yeah, this is convenient. I'm going to build myself all the way into a base, a biter base here. It's fine. As long as we have the rails going, we can bring the murder train. We probably don't have enough parts though. So let's get some parts from the train and start building. So here, do we have power? Yeah. And lamps are important. Well, power, and lamps. Good. So this time we'll run down. We don't bring the train because I want to build stuff down there. I want to set up the turrets. So let's find turrets while oh, outside. Jeez, I was wondering why we couldn't zoom in there to see. Here. Okay. You is something we need. You are something we need. Oh, it's nice to see the bots work. I think I'm running low on power. The batteries are low. Wow. So maybe at some point we will actually bother making one more. Oh, I'm running slow because I'm out of power. Yeah, at some point we might actually make a dedicated power suit for building, but I don't think it's needed now. Boop. There we go. Let's place one more. Okay, and I don't think they're going to bother us that much until we actually start polluting stuff, and I don't think there is any pollution here. Tiny bit. So Jeez, the armor. Oh, yeah. It is filling up quite fast though, and yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to exchange any of the legs for anything here, but maybe we can add one more battery. So let's look into that. That's going to need a whole bunch of stuff. 10 personal batteries. So a lot of batteries and some other stuff. We can get that in base. Anyway, the plan here is something like this, and I'm not going to add this until I know how much space we need. I am, however, going to make a train here so we can gauge the distances, and that would be so, and then we do the power poles because I like having those there. Even though I think when you start building anything close to a train line, like chests, you can see the Y squares or where the wagons are going to be. That's really good because it's hard to miss now. It's hard to mess up building a power station, train station. Okay, so that's it. That's my thinking, and for the next episode, I'm going to write down a couple of numbers. I'm going to use this number, of course, and I'm going to find out how I want to do the array for the this one, which is 1 out of 3 parts. This one might be really easy because we can already make it, at least in very, very small quantities up here, and it needed solid fuel. We have a bunch of solid fuel. We don't have nearly enough to make a lot, but we have a decent amount, so at least we might get a couple of rockets going with only that. I'm looking forward to this, but I also think that it would be good to find another patch of oil, but I might be underestimating how much this one can put into the system, because this is a whole lot of oil, I believe. So maybe what we do is blanket tear down everything here except for the pump jacks, and then we see. Yeah, and then we see, because I don't think oil products are going to be the biggest problem. Especially not with productivity in all of them. Anyway, I keep talking myself away, and I'm confused enough as it is. So I'm not going to make any headway on any thinking right now anyway. So might as well call it a day. But that was, I feel like that was really productive. It might not seem that way, but mentally it was. And that's, I guess, an important part as well in this game, because this game is one of those things that just escalates and then it gets confusing for people. I guess that one would annoy a lot of people if we didn't put it on a row as well. Hooray, I'm helping. Okay then, so next episode, low density structure array, and hopefully we make it good enough to put it into the blueprint library. My blueprint is currently this beauty. I haven't used it in this series. I used it a lot in my previous one, and I still think this is great because it's so close to ratio perfect that you can get, and that is very enjoyable to me in a blueprint. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.